The college football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and the home field of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. The Buckeyes will get the first crack on offense today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Using his legs, it's Walker. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Looking to pass. It's Huck. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Evans. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Usually with a quarterback sneak, the worst thing that can happen is you get stopped for no gain. This guy's trying to make something happen that's not there, and he loses yardage on 3rd and inches. Now we got 4th down.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the ground, it's Henderson. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Henderson. He make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Selvia. Touchdown, Navy, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Looking deep down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On the ground, it's Henderson. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. It's a nice gain. He moved the football up to the 27. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. And here's the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Crosses. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Handoff heading left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Huck. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Henderson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. Past the 45. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play. And Kirk, it's Navy in the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. Crosses the 10-yard line. They bring it down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Well, another nice gain by this pack. He has had a beautiful day today running the football just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Touchdown, Navy. This air attack is still unstoppable.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Set up with the PAT. SPHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop it this time. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Huck. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Looking for a gap. It's Walker. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State. Let's see if this score... breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. And Selvia. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Navy. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They'll give it to the back. Powering through.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Huck. Quick throw to the left. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Inside the 20. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The offense. A really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Midshipman.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Walker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. To the air, it's Huck. With the catch, it's Evans. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's a comeback route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. but here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. You know, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them 10 back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position, and now you give up a big gain like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That gain sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Selvia. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
But the defense has been torn up through the air, and now the option game is starting to make its presence felt. Good read here by the quarterback to pitch it out and pick up a first.
Handoff to the back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team.
Number 16.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid cover. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Makes the grab. It's Evans. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Huck. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking for a man. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
And first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Trying to convert with his feet. First down, looking for more now.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The sure hands. It's Evans. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? It's a run. Running back's got it.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to the end zone. He makes the grab. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Henderson. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Selvia. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Navy 44, Ohio State 28.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Ball handed off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. It's Navy in the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made in space. Look out. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Navy. They are pouring it on now. pitch and catch combo for a playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage.
Oh, they've got him! A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. Navy lines up 1st and goal. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defenders are starting to come back for seconds now. That's the 2nd sack of the game for this guy. And the bigger story is the effort of this defense. Even when the result has already been decided for some time now, they're not slowing down or taking it easy.
Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Huck. A deep shot to the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. He could go. Now the 40. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game. And
And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Navy getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
I love it. 3rd down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Pointer in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, midshipman.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. An inside give now from the shotgun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. As the 1st down is still going. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Evans. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Pass interference. Offense.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Now it's 2nd down here. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. To throw, it's Huck. Makes the catch. It's Roberts. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. He's looking to throw. It's It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Chewing clock with the running game.
Picks up 1. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this